Wow. Yep, that's some carnage right there. So I can trade it on a Can-Am. What's going on? Welcome back to Twisted Side by Side Shop. And still staring at it. Yep. But we're getting it ready for transport the motor. So I've been playing around here and I'm gonna give them credit. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna give Flares credit, just a smidge, but only because it is helping me take it apart. Taking the manifold off, and these two, I'm like, how am I gonna get those? But they actually notched. I don't know if you can see that. They notched here and here and there to get your Allen, and I'm like, how am I gonna get this one out? And then I got looking. Well, there's a hole right there. They actually kind of thought ahead a little tiny bit. And then, yeah, after that is clutch cover, the belt off, and then see how you split this transmission from the engine. This side you can kind of see there's these two and these ones. I'm thinking are what kind of double clamps it into place. I'm assuming that's the same on the other side. But cool thing, I also got the oil cooler off. It's disturbing. It doesn't run anymore because that right there is the piston, I think. Or it's too high for the cam. So, yeah, not the cam. That's not what I was going to say, but it actually blew right through. Blew right through. Get a flashlight. Yeah, ooh, wow. Yep, that's some carnage right there. Ouch. Yeah, so, very interesting. Something let go big time in there. Broke. But I'm gonna get this last bolt of the manifold off and start taking it apart. Good times. So, got the exhaust off. And everything looks, I don't know, normal to me. Might, maybe those guys will put a new gasket on there. It's not terrible, but it doesn't look too bad at all, but maybe get a little better. That's wild. Yeah, next up is get the belt off. Cover, and then the belt. And then the shield on the inside needs to come off, resplit. Looks like it's well siliconed in there, so we'll have to do a good job of doing that when we put it back together, but these seals don't look terrible. That's all beat up from trying to get the freaking axles out now and again. Awful. Awful, awful. Right on. So much fun. So excited. Get this thing back working so I can trade it on a Can-Am. There we go. Split. Yes, I know, I need a haircut. They're opening soon up here in Canada, which most of my viewers are my friends, so they let me know this, but they're still closed, so let's see if I get a haircut. Yeah, so we left off the exhaust off. I got the secondary off. Had a lot of trouble getting the primary off. I couldn't really remember how. I thought I had a puller. Now this is a homemade puller. We had this special thread at work, which is the exact size, and I'm monkeying around, and it turns out I just needed it. It was on there really good. I just had to hit it a few times. So get in there nice and snug and just hit the end of it. Probably took 6 or 7 tries with a fair size hammer. Then there is 2 bolts here, 2 bolts on the other side. There is maybe it fell on the ground. There is a bit of a bracket that holds it together. Now I'm not sure oil came out of there, out of those ones, but what is a little concerning is oil came out of here somewhere. So, oh, yep. Is that another hole? I think I found another hole. Let me get a flashlight. Right there. Another hole. Wow. So I think before I was saying that camshaft, the crankshaft, I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I think the crank let go of the piston. Piston must have seized in there. Let go of the piston and went sideways and blew a hole there and on the front. I think that's the top, and that one that's back here, this one there, is the bottom or vice versa, and wedged itself in there. So we did a number. Holy moly, that's crazy. Wow. Okay. For shipping reasons, I'm gonna pull the oil out of this. You can't ship dirt and mud, so not a good idea. What else? I think that's it. Here, there's that piece that goes in there, which should be fun to remember how that went. I'm gonna drain the oil and lift that son of a gun into my truck. Get her shipped out. That's exciting. I'm glad I got that done. Nice to find something to clean this up with too. If anyone knows what a good cleaner is to do that stuff, put it in the comments. I'd be keen. I'm gonna do the exhaust too. Get it all cleaned up and paint it. That's what I'm thinking. This looks like absolute trash. So yeah, lots of hot motor and mud does this to it. Anyways, let's drain the oil. I drained the oil, and there's really nothing. It's maybe a touch runny, but it's not that thick oil anyway. I can't tell if that's a bit of antifreeze left in there with the swirl, but looking in here, and I'm pretty sure I won't be able to show you. No. There. Yeah, I can't do both. But it's not the crank, it's the connecting rod for the piston that looks like it let go or broke or something, and that's all mangled in there. So that's kind of neat. You can see there. I could take this off and look right in, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna leave it for the professionals. Yeah. So that's interesting. I'm gonna see if they'd be cool enough to take some pictures when they have it apart to see, and send them back to me. So I'll post those if they allow that. So, but yeah, taking apart. That's it. That's it for this video. Yeah, so that's kind of a quick video. Another fast one. Saturday, I'm getting back on Bert. Pretty freaking excited to get the axle welded and show off some of the new stuff we got for it. Stoked. You guys are gonna like it. And get that beast running while this is spending 4 to 6 weeks in the hospital, plus another, at least a weekend to put it back together. Dirk, and James, but Dirk has promised to help me put this back together. Promised me. Actually, he didn't. His wife Sam did. Thanks, Sam, because she watches these. Gonna help me put it back together, because putting that back into there by yourself, not a good idea. Taking it out by yourself is probably not a good idea, but going back is gonna be a lot more difficult. So we're gonna do that. It's enough talking. That's it. Subscribe. Give it a big old thumbs up. We'll fucking see you later.